Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about how to reverse insulin resistance. For that, I want you to remember three things. IMC, I am in control. I for insulin, M for metabolism, C for cortisol. Now, insulin, you need to have it down. We looked into that. Higher insulin level causes insulin resistance. M is for metabolism. We need to keep our metabolism high because if metabolism goes down, that means you cannot process your food properly, and that raises the sugar level, which in turn raises insulin and causes insulin resistance. C is for cortisol. Cortisol is stress hormone. It's also called flight and fight hormone. In that sort of environment, you need higher glucose as a fuel. And if you are in constantly stress, your whole body system will kind of make the hormone in such a way that there will be constant supply of glucose, which in turn will increase insulin resistance. So we need to look at our stress level and see how we can reduce that. So insulin level to keep down, metabolism to keep up, and cortisol level to keep down. That's what will help to reverse the insulin resistance. Now, that's where the SMART framework, the basis of K2 Smart Life comes in there. So S and M, which is sleep and mindfulness or meditation, that helps you to kind of restore the balance of cortisol hormone. With the chronic stress of everyday life, we are creating that sort of environment which can increase insulin resistance. But if you have good quality 6 to 8 hours sleep, and more importantly, the meditation or mindfulness, we are going to do separate video on both of those topics. But even 5 minutes of mindfulness or meditation practice a day can take you long in balancing the this sort of a level of the cortisol hormone. So that's S and M part. A is for activity, and particularly the activity which can build the muscles is very important to maintaining the metabolism. So how do you do that? So that is the strength training or weight training. So things like using gym equipment or kettlebell or the dumbbells, etc. But even the body weight, just squats, push-ups, pull-ups, any of those things can help you to maintain the muscle mass, which can help you to keep the metabolism high, because higher the muscle, higher the mitochondria, higher the metabolic rate, which reduces insulin resistance. Other way to do it is HIIT, high intense interval training. You can search for a lot of HIIT for beginner if it's something new for you, but that is also, there is a lot of evidence that helps to maintain your metabolism. And the last thing what we were talking about was reducing insulin. Two ways to do that. So that's R of the SMART, which is the real food. So when you are avoiding ultra processed food which are high in sugar, high in bad oils, that really helps to restore this sort of a balance. And even the refined carbs, which really increases your sugar and spike it very quickly, releasing a lot of insulin. So if you can avoid that, that's sugary carbs and the other ultra processed food, that helps you to improve the insulin levels. And finally, T is for time restricted eating, and it can actually help you for both metabolism as well as the insulin part, because if you keep on eating frequently, every time you eat you are going to release insulin. But if you have a gap between your meals, then you're not going to release insulin at the time, and that again helps you to overcome the insulin resistance. If fasting is something new to you, the best way to start intermittent fasting is 8-16. You would have heard of it. So that means you eat in the 8-hour window and 16-hour you fast. Again, we will do the detailed video on intermittent fasting, but these are the key components. So in summary, reducing insulin level, you need real food, you need to have intermittent fasting. Maintaining metabolism, you need intermittent fasting, and you need to build muscles, so activity. And reducing cortisol, you need to sleep well, and you need to get into meditation and mindfulness practice. So good luck, make a start with that. Now, any of these things you feel what you are looking at it over last few days, if you think there are people who can benefit from hearing these things, please feel free to share the video. If you have already started doing something, or to change this lifestyle. If you're finding already certain things difficult, write down in the comment box what sort of topics you want me to cover, and over the next few days and weeks we will cover those topics to optimize your health. See you soon.